Yo, what's up guys? Your boy Josh from Lit Wheels. It's been a while since I haven't been around here. Man, I've been super busy. It's been a hell of a couple of weeks. Work, grandkids coming over for 4th of July. I've tried to put some quick, short videos and stuff like that, but I haven't taken the time to sit down in my room and just talk to my friends, my fellow collectors and all of that, let them know how things are going, what are we up to lately and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, man. I'm actually kind of like chill today. I just got off of work like about 30 minutes ago. Came home, wife says, oh, let's see what we do tonight. Well, I got some family members coming over tonight. We got an event, boxing event tonight. Amanda Serrano. 3 times you gotta make it happen, baby. You gotta knock her out, you heard? You don't knock her out, they might steal it from you again. So I need you to get on your toes, baby, and put that hook right here, down. Put it on that jaw, put her out, put her to sleep. But yeah, though, we got some family members coming over and whatnot. So anyways, as I'm cleaning up around the house, trying to clean up a couple of things, I come into the room and I start looking at some of the pieces that I started talking to you guys about a couple of months ago, probably like 4 or 5 months ago. I said I wanted to level up my collection. I wanted to, get better pieces, put some nice pieces into the collection. And yes, we have done a lot of those pieces. We have come across a lot of them. We've made some moves, trades, purchases. When you're getting these kind of pieces, they're not like you can walk to the store and grab them, and yes, you can find good pieces at Redline Collection, at Super Treasure Hunts that you find for $1. But most of the people that have some of these pieces here, you just can't trade them, Like, it's kind of hard to say, okay, I'm going to give you an old piece, a new Super Treasure Hunt for that Super Treasure Hunt you got that's been sitting around for a couple, 4 or 5 years. Because some of these pieces, they're in a different level. And today's show is about those Super Treasure Hunts. I got back there on that wall, we got like about 30 Super Treasure Hunts there from 23, 24, 25, since I kind of started collecting 2 years ago. And those are like most of the new Super Treasure Hunts there that I have, with the exception of probably a few of them here and this that I'm going to show you. They made this cut. They made this cut right here, right? But yeah, some of these, what I'm going to show today is most of the elites in my collection. Elite Super Treasure Hunts that I have obtained in the last couple of weeks or whatnot. A couple of months since I talked to you guys. And, some of these guys like Lamley, Peak Time, some of those collectors, Toronto. Most of these guys, they have been a strong source of giving me the influence for me to going forward this way and getting these kind of pieces. So I'm thankful to them. Like always, piece in here belongs to Mustang Special, Mustang Hunter. So that's kind of cool that I got, he made it happen, got me one of those pieces to on a trade. So yeah, I got a couple of friends, local guys, local collectors here. Richard, you already know, Papa, we're gonna see each other again next weekend on that Coral Springs things. There's a toy drive show up there again, so looking forward to that. So yeah, some of these pieces, like I said, this is not store pieces where you could go get them. You can't go to these guys and say, I got 20 cars that are going for this much, I want to trade you for this. This is more where you're gonna have to kind of like ditch the wallet, pull out the wallet, in other words, and say, okay, let's make this happen, and I'm kind of glad I did, because they're pieces that they're holding on to their value. They're kind of, and I get it. We can all put that we want $500. You see it on eBay there for $500. That does not mean you're gonna get that. That does not mean you ain't gonna get that. You have that one collector out there that might want it, and he might say, boom, I'll swipe. I've had occasions where trying to get rid of a car that I said, well, I'm gonna go with the hype. I'm gonna try to get rid of it for the hype. You understand? And other people have been like, oh, I ain't gonna give you that. I'd rather go and get it. And they have found it for less, but I have gotten what I wanted for it. I have seen people swipe top dollar and say, boom, give me that piece, because I too am looking for that and I'm willing to pay that for it. Just like, you know, Toronto collector says, Montreal collector says, a piece is what you're worth paying for. And I believe that. That's, you know, it depends on how bad you want it, what kind of collector you are. You know, some guys, they love to charm people. Others say, look, I ain't charming, I'm paying. You know, if we all got, it don't matter how we get them, we got to get them. And that's all that matters, that at the end of the day, you walk into a room where, you know, you look back and you say, okay, this is mine. I accomplished this. You know, no matter what it's taken. If it took a lot of money, then I did that. If it took a lot of charming, then I did that. If it took a lot of hustling trades, then I did that. It don't matter how you got it, as long as you got a wall that you can flex on. You've heard? if you got a wall with 1,000 pieces and you trying to flex on a wall that this guy has gone the extra mile to get, I'm talking about the extra mile, the mile of miles, you know what I'm saying, that 8th mile type of thing, then, you know, don't flex too hard, because that guy is gonna, one arm, he's gonna kind of like put you in shame. So, and nah, I'm just kidding, man. Hey, listen, every collection is special, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I got pieces here that I enjoy looking at. It's about the love and the passion of it. But like I said, we do all have our own different ways of doing things and getting things, and mine is different, yours is different. What matters is that at the end of what you do, you're happy and I'm happy. I'm not here to please you. You're not here to please me. We're here to please our desire. And whatever it takes to get it, that's what we're going to do to get it. So without no further ado, I'm going to turn this camera around and I'm going to see how I can start showing you some of these pieces, man, because I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited that I have gotten them in my collection. I'm gonna go ahead and put the white gloves on, yeah, because this is a white glove moment. This is a white glove moment. Talking about white gloves though, I do want to give a quick shout out to acrylic display, diamondprotector.com, diamond protector. I heard about these cases. They're not, some people have said to me, oh, be careful with them, they're scary, because, you know, if you pick them up from a certain area, everything is magnetic on it, so you really do gotta be careful when you pick it up. But I kind of learned that, you know, if you pick it up like this and you put some pressure on the corners, you know, it's a real nice protector. I mean, it's all, you know, acrylic, hard acrylic for the more expensive pieces that you got in your collection, and they do make a beautiful display, acrylic display. I mean, very, very nice, with diamond protector. I have used this one. I have used also, I don't remember the name of these, but they're also real good also. And like I said, to save your pieces, you know, to protect your pieces. Like this one I could comfortably hold like this from the side. This one I gotta put pressure on it like that so it doesn't, you know, fall on me or whatnot. And you know, you don't want those pieces to come ahead and collapse on you. But whichever one you get, they do hold it real nice. Definitely love putting my main cars on these type of acrylics for display. They really do look real nice on your collection when you got them on your display. People kind of like tend to not kind of grab them too much when they see it on a case like this, because they're like, wait a minute, he's got everything around the wall, but that acrylic case, why does he got that car inside? And it kind of says, don't touch or be careful. But yeah, so definitely big heads up to diamond protector display. I'm really happy. Anybody else has any, I'm always trying to get them, and what I like is they sent it in a nice package. You know, they sent two for $24, right? It comes in that nice box that I just showed you guys. Real nice presentation. And then on top of that, they sent me these nice white gloves, man. Check this out. And as a watch collector, when I collect my watches, whether it's via Rolex, whether it's an Omega, a Tudor, or whatever, the presentation of that case, it kind of plays with our head. It makes us feel like we're getting something special. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to them, man, for doing that. So let's put on the white glove. You heard? Ooh, there we go. That's a Submariner 11670. I believe it's the 11670, the old Submariner. Beautiful piece. Anyways, elegant glove. I mean, I like the way it feels. It feels real good. It doesn't matter because my DNA is all over my cars now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, definitely a nice little touch when you get it from these guys. So definitely nice to have. So let's go ahead and get our camera, turn it around so we can start doing that little display. Let me see. You already know, Josh, we do it kind of the old way here. I don't have the fancy cameras. I got nice stuff, but the camera wise, I'm still not. I don't find myself savvy enough to. Oof, my God. Y'all gonna enjoy this one with me right here, because there you go. We have gone down. Boom. I think we're getting. I know. I'm probably still the only guy on YouTube that does the videos and whatnot, but it is what it is. There you go. Don't forget to follow your boy Lit Wheels. Give a follow to all my followers and subscribers. Thank you so much for following and subscribing. I appreciate you guys so much for that, right? So here we are. Let's go ahead and pull this back down a little bit. Oh, nope, we don't want to go. There you go. Okay, I think we could do that. Well, here we go, guys. Boom, we're going to start real quick with this beautiful Honda Civic 2018 Super Treasure Hunt. Like I said, this is more like of a newer collection. I think this is like a 2020. Yeah, this is from 2020. Very nice piece right there. Honda Civic Type R Super Treasure Hunt. And like I said, these are like the best on my collection, like the ones that I'm really, which this one barely made that cut. But I also have this beautiful 1990 Civic EF. She's a beauty. Super Treasure Hunt. And like I said, guys, these are like older pieces. So, you know, of course, to 2024's favorite, I believe, is the beautiful 83 Silverado. This truck is I mean, all their Silverados, I mean, Hot Wheels Silverados and M2s or whatever, they're a very hot vehicle, hot piece. So this one right here, I got it from my buddy, Mustang Hunter. There it is, the beautiful R32 Skyline. This was on a trade that me and him did, and I'm super satisfied, and I'm glad that he liked it, what we traded. That guy is, like I always say, super stoked up, man. Excellent dude. But yes, he added this piece to my collection that I wanted, and we were able to do that trade. And like I said, you know, I'm super happy with the trade. So then here we have 2017 GTR R35. Beautiful piece, GTR R35. Beautiful piece, man, guys. This bad boy right here, it's a Super Treasure Hunt. I mean, all these cars that I'm pulling out, guys, they're all Super Treasure Hunts. Okay. Another, which this one is 2021. One of my favorites. Like, I actually got rid of this car and I had to go back and get it because I couldn't be without it on my collection. I needed it in my collection. Is the Datsun Bluebird wagon. This thing is amazing. I love this car. I'm talking about, I love these wagons like you guys don't have an idea. These 510 wagons, I just think they're so right, man. Like, I love this diecast. Like, really super happy with that diecast. I have it in other variants that Hot Wheel actually did. I have the Japan Historics with the Advan livery. Also have the 2018 Los Angeles collection. That beautiful piece right there. I just think she's so special, man. This thing is so gorgeous. Number 1060 of 6000 made. Beautiful. The 510 wagon is, I mean, I love the car too. I think the car is amazing. The Datsun 510, the coupe. But there's something about that 5-door wagon that I go crazy every time I look at it. I mean, I really love it. So yeah, that Super Treasure Hunt is definitely special. Well, those were like my average kind of start there, what I just gave you guys a touch of. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the more exquisite pieces in the collection. These ones that I'm gonna start pulling out right now, they're like really like my more exquisite pieces in the collection. So let's go ahead and start bringing them out one by one. Of course, here we have my beautiful 2015. These get older, of course, but this is my Porsche 993 GT2 right here. Boy, this bad boy here. Then this is the half cage. I'm looking for the full cage after the full cage variant of this, but right now this half cage, this thing is, oh my god, this is such an amazing looking piece, guys. I mean, this car right here, this Hot Wheel, every time I look at it, it's like a piece that I'm super excited to own and have. And all my cars are like in 98 to 99% perfect. I try to make sure, because it makes the difference on the prices. Some guys be like, yeah, I saw that car and I got it for $100 or blah blah blah. But trust me, when you get it off the price that they're kind of like demanding, you're not getting a perfect car to one. I mean, that's, you could say all you want, but we know, you know, as collectors, we kind of know what you're getting into. So I've been there. I have bought pieces for the low, and when I have gotten them, they're not exactly what I was waiting for. So yeah, it happens. But anyways, going to the next one. This beautiful 934.5 Porsche, also the teal green one. This bad boy right here is in another level. When people talk about the Roxy, they don't have no idea about what power punch this piece right here has, man. This piece right here is definitely a baddie. You're talking cars that are over 150 and up. This cars can go anywhere from 150, like I said, depending on car condition. I've seen them all the way up to like 260, 270, around there. But regular super treasure hunts, you know, but they went to that level, guys, and there's, you know, it is what it is. So this one right here and the other one, I was able to make a deal with one of my friends on that. I'm super happy no, actually it was this one and the GT3. The GT2 that I just showed you guys, I got that from my friend JD down here in the Florida area. And boy, he looked out for me on that car. He really looked out for me. And he had that car in pretty good condition. So super happy that I got that from him. And this one right here is another bad boy right here that I got in the collection. And of course, you know, like I said, guys, these cars are not cheap. And when I say they're not cheap, I'm not saying they're like a real Porsche, you know, in the 50s to 100,000s to 200,000s or whatnot. But they're, for being die cast, yeah, they're not cheap. Paying $200, $150, anything over $2 for a die cast is really, you know, you pay $5 and it better be a premium. So these are regular mainlines. So that just goes to show you how far these cars have gone, because these are cars that people have bought for like 90 cents, under $1 when they got them originally. Of course, my favorite in all my collection, I mean, that's including every single car you looked at here, and there's still more cars out there that will blow your mind, but this is my all-time favorite right here, the beautiful Porsche 911 GT3, the Super Treasure Hunt 991. This could probably pass as a 991.1 or a 991.2. It doesn't really matter at this point because of the die cast. It's just a die cast. But this bad boy right here, this is on another level, man. That Spectra Flame purple, I think the wheels on that car, they did this car to such a perfection. I mean, this car is such a stunner. I'm super, this car is one car that I could look at this thing a million times and it just smiles at you. You know what I'm saying? It literally just gives you like, that smile, like, how you doing, buddy? You know, I am so stoked up with this car that we have on that casting, that 991.1 casting. They just dropped another one from the 2025 collection, collector's edition that is going to be coming out pretty soon. But this is actually a 992 GT3. This is the .2 GT3, And I think this thing is so fire with that Spectra Flame green on it. I mean, that car is just, that look is so killer. I mean, like, wow, what a piece, man. That Spectra Flame green does look amazing on this car. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color on this car. On the way they did the car blacked out like that with that Porsche like that. That's I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful piece, guys. Then going to another one from 2017. The king, one of the kings, the Godzilla, the GTR R34 Super Treasure Hunt. Beautiful piece too, man, with that Spectra Flame green. I mean, you could definitely see that puppy right there. It's just sharp, man. I mean, that bad boy right there looks so beautiful. I'm super stoked up with this car, the way that it looks. An amazing piece to the collection. And again, guys, I mean, these are all pieces that I'm showing you that, I mean, these are cars that, you know, the prices. You if you know, you know. And like I said, they're not the type of cars that you're just going to go with 10 regular cars and try to trade them. If you're going to give them any modern super treasure hunts, then you got to come correct, because these are older pieces. These pieces, you just can't get them anywhere. And that's basically kind of like what I wanted. I wanted to be able to collect some pieces that you just can't get that easy. That, you know, listen, I'm a collector, and I don't want to be a collector of pegs only. I want to be a collector of older pieces that are holding down their value. I mean, I appreciate that. I like that. I enjoy getting that. And sometimes, like I said, it takes charm or it takes money. It doesn't matter how you do it, but if you want it, you got it. You got to do what you got to do, right? And in this case, you know, we had to go out, and, you know, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that, I'm not saying that you won't be able to trade, but your trade is gonna have to be pretty accurate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these cars I was able to get with my Optimus Prime Transformer, which that's an exquisite piece. That's not a cheap piece. I was able to get 3 of them from Redline Collection when they came out, so those pieces I was able to use. Other pieces were like my like the 2 Ferrari sets, the Ferrari Heritage set. I had to do them trades like super chases, because, you know, you got chases that demand better money and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, to get these pieces that I'm showing you, these super treasure hunts, because these are super treasure hunts. These are dollar cars. These are cars that whoever got them when they got them, they paid under $1, especially back in 2015, 2020, 2021. All these cars that I'm showing you here, they're pretty much, I think the newest one is probably 2021. Everything else goes all the way back to like 2007, if I'm not mistaken. But they're holding their value down. These are cars that are for super treasure hunts, you know. And guys, don't get it wrong. This is not a bragging show. I got people that will sit there and, he's trying to show off. This is not a show off, man. I mean, we love collecting, right? So this is my collection. I'm talking to, all my channel's always been about my collection. I talk about my collection. I can't talk about nobody else's. I mean, that would look foolish, right? If I'd be bragging about somebody else's collection or what they get. No, I'm telling you what I get. This is what I get. This is me being 100 with you. If you feel like I'm bragging, then I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. Hey, tough luck. Turn it off. You know, you don't even have to hit like. You can just keep going. Not a problem. I'm not mad at you. Thumbs up to you. It's just my collection, and this is what I like. You know, this is what I've been collecting, and these are the pieces that I enjoy. I'm not trying to measure myself against nobody, because this is nothing to measure about. At the end of the day, they're toys. Yes, some of them could be accessible toys. They could have some value to them. Some of them, they lose value. It doesn't matter. My ultimate goal is to get that the Camaro. The Camaro, yeah, that first super treasure hunt. I'm gonna get it. Y'all watch me. I'm gonna get it. I'm telling you. Y'all dock it down that I'm gonna get it. It's not a show off. It's an accomplishment. I want to get it. I want to get it. That's it. I want it. I want it. Lo quiero. And that's it. I'm just gonna go for it. So, you know, peace. I mean, this is 2 years in the making, this collecting thing. I can show you a picture of when I first started my first car, and this room was empty. Nothing existed here. Around 2 years ago or under, and this is my collection in 2 years. So let's keep going. We still got more to go. Let me keep going, because now we're gonna go to the super stars. Okay, here we go. This is a beautiful piece right here. This is the Mac Daddy of the Supras. And yes, I have a few Supras in the collection that are stunners. I got some Supras that really kind of like, I got some Supras that are really bad boys. I got some Supras that you can say, whoa, you know, this was a beautiful mainline Supra that came out. And this is a factory error. You can see the 2-spoke wheels. One is a 10-spoke and the other one is the regular 5-spoke. Factory error Supra. This was a beautiful piece when they made it. I also have a collector's national Supra. Beautiful piece. Mid-size number, I think. This is 4,300 of 6,200. 4,300 of 6,200. Very nice Supra. I love this, the way they did the thing on the spoiler. Very nice piece. Also got this bad boy when it came out. I was lucky. This one came with the perfect card. Gorgeous Supra. We have some Fast and the Furious Supras. I mean, we got the Supras, the MK4 Supras, right? But I consider this the Mac Daddy, because this Supra was $30, I think, when we bought it on Mattel. This one I paid a pretty dollar for it. I think it was like about $110 when I got it. And this number is going for like around 110 to 120, around there. But at least in my collection, the Mac Daddy of my Supras is the 2013 Toyota Supra Super Treasure Hunt. Oof, that bad boy right there is no joke. This car in person is so stunning. You might see it with all that green and all that good stuff, but man, this car in person, guys, is so beautiful. I'm talking about the Spectra Flame red on this thing. It looks amazing. It almost got kind of like a same look to the older MK2 Supra that they got, the Super Treasure Hunt. The older MK2 Supra that they have, which kind of gives it like that same look. And it's pretty cool because kind of like all the 3 Super Treasure Hunt Supras that they did, they kind of made them like in the same color. Which the first one I think was the 2000 GT. This one right here. This Super Treasure Hunt right here. This was given to me by my boy Bish. Beautiful piece. There goes the TH Super Treasure Hunt. That's a beautiful Spectra Flame red on it. Beautiful color. As you guys can see, beautiful piece, beautiful color. Yep. And then this is the 82 Super Treasure Hunt. The 82 Super Treasure Hunt Supra. Beautiful piece, but this bad boy right here is I mean, you would think that with all those colors it'll be like a crazy look, but nah, that car is fire, guys. Fire, man. Fire. This is the Mac Daddy of my Supras in my collection right there. So, yeah. Then we go, and now these cars are all 150 and up, guys. They can go anywhere from 150 up to $400 or $500. And these are Super Treasure Hunts, guys. These are Super Treasure Hunts mainlines, because at the end of the day, they're all mainlines. You buy them as mainlines. These people that bought these, they bought them as mainlines. But they have gone up in the values and they have held their values. Another one that we got is the Golden Nugget. You already know this Goldie right here. This is a piece and a half. I mean, This piece right here is really such a collector's piece. It's not even funny. It's the Goldie is definitely one of those that you need to have in your collection, and I'm sure everybody knows. The Golden Nugget Civic, that piece right there is such a must in the collection, man. Beautiful piece right there, man. And this is again, all these cards, guys, these cards are like in prestige condition, no damage. I mean, these samples are very, I'm talking about extremely well taken care of samples. I mean, almost 99.9% in perfect condition, guys. That's the Golden Nugget. And then we go to my dream cars, my dream boys that we've been after them for a while, and we started getting them. If you can see, there was a show that I did a couple of months ago where I said I need to get these bad boys, and these have been through trades. And that's my Ferrari Super Treasure Hunts. Right there, we got the 599XX. I think this car is like so beautiful, guys. This car is like so gorgeous, man. That is such a stunner, man. Look, that car is such a, that stands. I mean, I want to open it so badly, but we got to keep them in their packages, right? Then recently we came across, and these are the red ones. These are like super colors pretty much, right? We came across the godfather of the Ferrari Super Treasure Hunts. Well, not the godfather, because there's another one that is even more expensive because of the color situation on it. And there's another one with the triple R mistake on the Ferrari. But this one with the red seats is the beautiful Ferrari Enzo. Man, look at this piece, guys. With the red seats inside. Yup. You can see those red chairs inside of that car. That interior, they did such a work on that. And if you guys know, this car is pretty old, man. This piece right here is not one of your new pieces. This piece right here is from 2006. This car has been stuck here in this clamshell right here for quite some time. This one is like a 2011, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 2011. But 2006 Super Treasure Hunt, and this car is still getting anywhere north of $300 and up. This is amazing. Amazing pieces, guys. Those Ferraris right there, Super Treasure Hunts, man, those bad boys ain't no joke, guys. No joke at all. Another car that we got in the last couple of days on a good trade was this beautiful LA Convention Porsche. This is not a Super Treasure Hunt, but man, what an amazing piece. Look at that, man. That thing is so gorgeous. This beautiful LA Convention piece from October 2024. Beautiful car, man. I'm super excited that I got this from one of the locals down here in South Florida. Man, I'm so happy that we were able to do the trade for this car. And man, this car is sick. And just in case you're wondering, I'll show you the number, because these are the cars that are based on, the prices are based on the number of the car as well. And this is considered a very good number. 00576 off 6,200. So it's under 1,000. Under 1,000 the number for this beautiful piece. And man, I'm super happy that I got this beautiful piece in my collection. These can go anywhere from that number, anywhere from $250 to $300. But beautiful pieces, man. Beautiful piece. I mean, especially the Porsche 959s. I think I got the whole set of all of them, with the last one being the Golf livery that they just threw out from Redline Collection. So I'm super excited that I was able to get that car as well. Yeah, I think we still got more to go. Actually, from those elites, I got one more to go. And that's gonna be the queen of my super treasure hunts. The queen of the super treasure hunts, guys. The queen. And that is from 2013 Super Treasure Hunt set, the Chevy Silverado Goldie. Another amazing truck on the internet. I mean, people are going crazy after this truck. This one right here is this piece right here. The card again is in immaculate condition for the year, for 2013. Which is a very special year in my life. A lot of things happened in 2013. And what I love about this one is that, call it what you want to call it, but it could be a factory error. But right there on the top, it's got the S word on it, the S letter. If you see it right there, right up there in that little tip right up there, I can't, I'm trying to get my phone. See the S? Like if it was like a dollar sign. I didn't put that on there. That came just like that. I don't know if it's a factory error or whatever, but it definitely adds some beautiful tasting to the age of this beautiful thing. So yeah, guys, this is my super treasure hunt collection. Super excited with this collection. Yeah, super excited. There goes the wall of some of them right there. I mean, we still have other superstars in there. I mean, we got chases. Yeah, we still got a lot more to show, but I just wanted to deal with the super treasure hunts of my collection, with the elite super treasure hunts, because like I told you guys earlier, we have other super treasure hunts. We have Ferrari collection there. That's a super treasure hunt right there. We have the whole case, 2024 case right there, all full of all the super treasure hunts. Then over here we have all 2025s. These are all the 2025s that I have found on pegs and done a trade. And yeah, they keep going. We have other super treasure hunts there, other super treasure hunts up there. And of course, we could just keep going and going and going and going and going. But pretty much that's where the collection is at. Super excited. And like I said, this is not bragging. This is just showing you guys the things that I've been collecting, man. This is my collection. And I'm super happy to share it with you guys. And if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to subscribe to all my subscribers, thank you. And I'm going to that 500. Once we hit that 500, I'm going to do 3 raffles and I'm going to send them out. I'm going to be super happy to do that, man. Definitely. Check me out on Whatnot. I put a lot of cars through Whatnot. We try to push a lot of cars through the Whatnot app. And like I said, man, collect what you want. Collect what you're looking for. Don't let nobody dictate what you're going to get. Enjoy your collection. Have fun with it, man. That's what we work hard for, right? We work hard to enjoy ourselves. So without no further ado, God bless. Peace. And a big shout out to everybody out there. All my fellow YouTubers, all my fellow collectors, all my fellow not lovers, all my fellow loved ones, all those that hate on me, that love me, that whatever. God bless you all, and may you guys have an amazing weekend and a blessing on your collection. So peace. Check you out on the next one.